Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, episode 17 of Who Should You Choose, the video series where I go through all the prior videos, questions, and comments, and help you with your HUT lineup decisions. As always, guys, today's video is sponsored by King's Coast Coffee. If you are a coffee drinker like myself, go and check them out. Link is down below. Use code NOSLEEVES. You're going to save some money on your order. My favorite blends right now are Dr. Lupo's Murder Free Roast, as well as Aztec. So be sure to check that out. All right, guys, let's get into the comments from the last video. And for anyone that's wondering where my streams have been, just in terms of like regularity, my internet is absolutely scuffed right now. It's allowing me to upload, but I'm basically getting line interference like every 10 minutes, so it's just making me drop frames. So hopefully it's getting fixed shortly and we'll be back to, regularly lengthy streams. All right, so let's get into it. Victor Johansson says, "Hey, Sleeves, love the content. Keep up the great work. Since Winter National and Team of the Year is pretty much around the corner, do you think I should save my Rivals and Squad Battle rewards until those events are here? Because I'm not in any rush to rip open packs because I have a strong team." He's got Pasternak, Ferraro, McDavid, Barzal, Larionov, and Kane, Puljujarvi, Suzuki, Hughes. He's got Marner, Matthews, and Larkin. Then Mackay. So you do have quite a good team. You could do some pretty substantial upgrades, in my opinion. But however, you've already got the McDavid. That's huge. You've got Barzal and Pasternak and Kane. So those are pretty good. You're looking for Draisaitl and Matthews. You need a big center. Like an upgradable center would be huge for you. Or even like Eichel would be pretty good as well. Yeah, I think your team, if you're not struggling, in Rivals, yeah, for sure. I would just save them. Again, saving is always really good. I would never recommend saving all of your cards for like a month and a half for Team of the Year because you're probably not going to pull one anyways. But, I mean, you might, and Winter National will be a very good event, and that's what it looks like this Friday will be. Hey, Sleeves, love the content as always from Minnie Fletcher. Need your opinion on which 16-bit player should get. I probably won't bother getting anyone because my team's already stacked, so I can't upgrade much, but with free collectibles, might as well get someone for free, or should I trade in the collectibles for packs? Okay, this is an interesting question. So basically, should you trade in your free stuff to get an 86 with the hopes that you'll eventually upgrade him or, whatever, just to have him? Or should you go with packs? X Factor Panarin, Matthews, Evo Duchesne, Matthews, Draisaitl, Puljujarvi, Pasta, Crosby, Kuch. So none of the cards, other than maybe Brandstrom, are gonna make your team. In all honesty. So, yeah, I would probably just do packs. I never recommend going the pack route because you're not going to guarantee yourself anything. But you're guaranteed not getting one of the cards to replace what you've got now. So, yeah, you probably want to just move on, wait for the next event, and take packs with collectibles. Yo, what up, Jordan, my man? Caleb, Brownie. Thanks for all the videos from Majid. Thank you. Thanks for the experiments. The Romanov Evo card was hilarious. Dude, he scored. Yo, we got Romanov. We got Romanov in a pack and he scored. Oh, what a terrible pull. All right, Ace Sleeves, love the content. Keep on grinding. I'm a free-play player and hope you can help out with my team. He's got Marner, Matthews, McDavid, tradable 91 Ovi, Barkov, Kachuk, Bedard, Stamkos, Kucherov, Suzuki, Messier, McKinnon. I hate that Bedard card. I would not invest anymore. I would wait until you have a card that replaces him. And in fact, you could go out and get the 88 Barzal for like 35,000 coins. Guys, for anyone listening, I'm going to recommend that card a lot. He is unbelievable for the price point. 35,000 coins, you can get that 88 Team of the Week Barzal. Go check him out. He's nuts. Carlson, Byram, Doughty, Sider, Petro. He's got 320,000 coins. Also have X Factor Pasternak that's currently at 84. Thanks in advanced. The tradable Ovi, I would actually move on from right now because he's going to only fall in price, and you know that he can't be upgraded. So, in all honesty, if you have Pasternak, upgrade Pasternak. Try and use untradeable cards. If you play HUT Champs, use those collectibles, upgrade those. Very, very easy. In terms of the other side on the left-handed wingers, 86 Kucherov, you got to make sure you have the same amount of lefties and righties. So I see some that you have two righties here, like Suzuki, McKinnon. I would take McKinnon over him. On the left-hand side, you could get the 88 Zegras. Again, I talk about this in my other video I'm releasing today. Same, 35,000 coins. That 88 Zegras would be good for you, and I think that he would help out on your left-handed wings. All right, from Noah Holmgren, he says, "Hey, Sleeves, I have 34,000 coins, and I'm not sure what to do at the moment. Obviously, I need work to do on my X Factors, but not sure if that's what I want to do. 90 McKinnon, 91 Crosby, 89 McDavid, Barzal, Matthews, X Factor, Hughes, Neely, Stammer, X Factor. Okay, Kirill, X Factor. Okay, I would heavy focus Stammer because I think that when you get Stammer up to his highest tier, he's going to be one of the best. But you're really strong here. Like, you're really just hunting those X factors. Like McDavid and McKinnon, you're hunting those. Honestly, I would try and get Hughes to 92. That's probably where I'd focus it because you get a big jump at 92. He costs a lot, but if you're going to keep him, then yeah, I would go with that. Other than that, I'm just waiting for the next event, man. B-Mill says, hey, Sleeves, thank you. Or it's currently sitting around 75,000 coins, and I'm looking to buy some base cards to boost my X factors. Is it worth to save 20, 30K for McDavid or just go and get Panarin and Matthews right now? So you're talking about getting base Panarin and base Matthews? 100%. The problem is all of those are going to fall. Like, I would wait until Wednesday night for everyone to open up their packs and then take a look. You should be able to get them at a cheaper price, but McDavid is definitely the best one on here. He's going to be better than anyone that you put in your lineup for sure. Hey, Sleeves, is someone who quits Hut Champs after 5 wins? Two power of collectibles per week. I respect it. I quit at 11. I don't blame you. Is it worth it to invest in Kaprizov with the 8-bit collectibles instead of waiting up for the X Factor? I already have 6 X Factors on the squad. I'm not sure how many more I can juggle and maxed out. If you really want oh yeah, I got flamed for saying Kaprizov. Kaprizov, he is not worth investing in this event. Like, this event, guys, like I said, there's no card that's going to last an exceptionally long period of time. Just like the under 22 event, really, because they'll just get passed by their X Factors. If you already have 6 X Factors on the team and you're only getting 2 Power Collectors from Hut Champs, but you're also playing Rivals, probably not. Like, if you really want Kaprizov, I guess go with the collectibles, but you're gonna spend a lot upgrading him, and then I guess you could rent him. Like, if you upgrade him with coins, then I would recommend it because then at least you get him half back. But if you're only getting that few, then yeah, maybe I would not add another X Factor. From Frank, he says, hey, Sleeves, huge fan from 716. Keep up the great work. I'm looking to keep only 6 X Factors on my team, and I don't know what forwards I should get. What X Factors do you think will work the best on a line with McKinnon? Well, Matthews and Draisaitl for centerman. I think those two are going to get insane upgrades and all year long, and they're already so good because of their size. I mean, McDavid's the obvious one at the left-hand side. If you can't get McDavid, I mean, team of the year is probably going to be Brad Marchand, and I guess I just answered the other question. Kaprizov's one of the better left-handers right now. Kucherov's going to be a while. Kane, there's not a lot of great, like the left-hand wing spot, even on my team, is a lot of non-X Factors. I would just hunt for McDavid, really. Like, that's that. The other left-handed wingers, like, you go Kane and Kucherov, but I think that just waiting on them, not investing in them, is probably better for you. What X Factors you recommend? You got Connor, got Ovi, got Crosby, got Matthews, got every goalie, got Leon, Nikita, got Dougie. My good lord! Okay, the ones I'd recommend from this list, I'll pick 3. Crosby for sure. Got Fox, Shea Theodore, Makar, Point, John Carl. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'll tell you the ones that are worth it. Crosby, Matthews, Leon, Makar, John Carlson, Yossi. Crosby, Matthews, Draisaitl. Like John Carlson, Yossi, Makar, I guess. That's so many. Wow. Unbelievable pulls, dog. Hey, love the videos. Glad you had fun traveling and avoided the COVID. I got lucky, man. I'm not going to lie. Here's my question. Is the icon choice even worth it? Unless I pull Gretzky, Mario's, nobody's making my team in a combo of luck the last 2 events. The 85 plus seems the way to go. Yeah, so I was just looking at this on my main team. The icon choice pack is just not worth it. Early on in the year, I thought that it might be because it takes so long, I would just do the seasonal X Factor one as many times as you can, and then after that, go 85 plus. Like, there's no unless you pull Leon or Gretzky, it's really not worth it. Or maybe Solani, I guess. Gordie Howe worth it. King's Coast is mad good. Code no sleeve. So thank you. Gordie Howe worth it? No, unfortunately. I wish his card was good. It's just not. Sleeves, always watch your vids. This is the team right now. I'd like to make my fourth line better and right defense. All right, he's got Lemieux, Draisaitl, McDavid, Hughes, Matthews, Howe, Panarin, Crosby, Rantanen, Perfetti, O'Reilly, Bedard. Don't upgrade that Bedard. Go get the 88 Barzal. I would not upgrade O'Reilly. His X Factor is really good, but like Perfetti 88 is fine. Like I honestly think that's okay. I would just get rid of Bedard, don't upgrade him, and get Barzal. And then he said you wanted to upgrade my right defense. So he's got Letang, Brandstrom, Jones. No need to, man. Like the only other better right-handed defenseman that you could get would be John Carlson, but there's no really need to because your line's so good. Good job on this team, man. Very, very good. Zachary says, "Hey, Slaves, love the content this year as always. I was wondering, how many X Factors would you suggest for free to play? I'm upgrading currently 7 of them. McDavid, Gretzky, Matthews, Barzal, Rantanen, and Makar and Price that I just packed. And I think it'll be even harder to keep them going further. I love Panarin. I have Panarin, Crosby, Aho, Stone sleeping in my collection currently. Another thing I wanted to have your opinion on is Evo cards. I think most of them are extremely underrated because people forget you don't have to pay to upgrade them. I have Norris 86, Tarasenko 83, Raymond Insider. Helps a lot as free to play to get a good team with my X Factors too. Do you agree Evos are underrated on the market? So I mentioned this when the Evos event was out. It's my favorite event. The problem is that the entry to get in and have cards in the event is just so high at the time. Like, so Josh Norris, for example, I think was an 80 overall. It would take him a lot, which he's done now, and he's one of the better ones to get, and that's why I love this event. Was expensive to get, like over 100,000 coins, and you couldn't really use him. So that's why it's so hard for free-to-play players with Evos. Right now, you're paying up the max. So now that you have Josh Norris, like he can make your team because I believe he scored 2 last night, so he's already in 88. Tarasenko's another good one, and Raymond Insider is very good. He's usable now. But if I'm telling free-to-play players right now to go buy Evo cards, no shot. Like Kessel is probably the only one that has a shot to blow up, and he's still kind of cheap, but he's still over 100,000 coins. So no, in terms of your X factors. Again, I'm gonna have to make a video on this, guys, probably today about what to do with X factors and how to play and what to focus on, because it does vary on your level of play. Again, if you can get to a level 11 wins in Hut Champs, you're laughing. That's 5 power up collectibles a week. That's 10 in 2 weeks, and that is like 4 or 5 upgrades to your team. Not to mention, like if you play a lot of rivals and squad battles, so the amount of untradables you have is pretty exceptional. You can trade those in to get power-up collectibles, right? So it's difficult. For free-to-play, you've got McDavid. That's incredible. Gretzky, same thing. Like, I would just keep Gretzky. Stamkos, Barzal. See, Barzal is nice because he's cheap. Like, he's already good at 85. You don't need to do the upgrade. Rantanen is going to be tough. And the reason why Rantanen is going to be, I fully believe he is going to win Team of the Year. He will get a big jump. But because he costs so much already and his speed isn't big, I actually think for free-to-play players, he's one of the worst. It's a lot like Barkov. Like, Barkov will get really high-end cards, but for a lot of players that are free-to-play, you're paying so much to get these guys, and it'll take a long time before they're really usable when they, could be replaced by cheaper guys all the way throughout. Price is, in my opinion, is the best goaltender in the game right now that I've used. However, I wouldn't invest. For free-to-play guys, I would not invest. Makar, he's one of the best as well. Crosby, you should put in your lineup. Like, I would take Rantanen out and put Crosby in. Crosby's one of the best centermen because of that backhand. But, dude, it's hard. It's all going to depend on the amount you play, honestly. Hey, Sleeves, I need your opinion on what I should do next. I have 700,000 coins, and I have a few players who aren't in the lineup. X Factor, Marchand, Yossi, Point, Theodore, Landeskog, who aren't in the lineup. Okay, Marchand is fine to not be. Point, I hate that card this year. Theodore's okay, and Landeskog, again, not really good enough right now unless he gets a master item to go. So that's fine. Evo, okay, how does Mangiapane not make your lineup? My goodness, all right. Lemieux, Duchesne, Maurice Richard, Pasta, Danfus, McDavid, Stamkos, Crosby, Matthews, Barzal, Pekka, Kane. Okay, Danfus and Pekka, you should probably get out of your lineup. I just don't think they're very good anymore. I've used them both, and I think they just aren't as exceptional as they were early on. Try and get... Mangiapane needs to get in your lineup, and so does McCann. So Matthews, put him at center. You could even put Stamkos at center if you want. But Mangiapane and McCann should go into your lineup. Your defense is fine. Maybe upgrading a Makar, but you really don't have any options for that. But yeah, you have the 91 Crosby. I'm assuming he's untradeable. I would put the 90, if he's untradeable, use 91 Crosby until you upgrade his X Factor. But that's where you should be dumping your coins or your collectibles into that Crosby. That's definitely where, or Matthews, sorry, into Matthews first so that he's a viable center for you. But really good team, my man. Kevin says, stop hating on Matthew Tkachuk, insane at center. Yeah, he's not a bad center for sure. I just don't think that his abilities are all that great. I think that his skating is absolutely awful. But yeah, he is built like a center for sure. But once Matthews and Draisaitl get their updates, it's not going to be even close, man. Like, he's just very sluggish. Like, you know, he is probably, that center is probably the only position that'd be viable where you could play him and he'd be fine. But you're investing so much in a card that is playing out of position in terms of like his stats and what he's got for you. Where there's just better options. So that Tkachuk's just card, he needs the skating stat. He needs skating. Like, that's just it. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this episode of Who Should You Choose. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on for your best chance to get your question answered on the next episode. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.